Welcome everyone to a new series of Faster Than Light. This is not the first time I've played this game. I played it a while back, but I wasn't nearly as good at it as I am now. I've been practicing a lot on my iPad. I've been having some really consistent wins, and I'm very decent. I wouldn't say that I'm great, but I'm pretty good at it. And so what I want to do with this is I want to try to do one run each week. Basically, the run will start on Sunday, and each sector will go day by day throughout the week, ending on Saturday. Now, there's 8 sectors in FTL, so we will split it up so that sectors 1 and 2 are on Sunday, because they're generally the fastest. And well, that's not necessarily true, but we're gonna say that that's true. So we're gonna get started with a new game. And we're going to steal an idea from my buddy Desiggy, who we're going to type in here. We're going to type in and use subscriber names for our crew. So we're going to do Desiggy, Ducky for Ducks Ahoy, and Dill for Dill Will Hill. I'm not going to choose these at any necessary order. They're just going to be the people that come to my mind. In this case, the 3Ds for some reason popped in my head, but I've got tons of other people that I want to use. And if there are other YouTubers, I'll be sure to put their channel links into the description just for fun. We're also going to rename our ship. This one is going to be the Swanson. I've been watching a lot of Parks and Rec lately, so this one's going to be the Swanson. We are going to be playing on easy with advanced edition content disabled, both for me because that makes it easier and kind of get me warmed up a little bit, but also for you in case you are not familiar with FTL. This will introduce you better to the game. So let's go ahead and get started. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Okay, I'm not going to read everything every time. However, in this playthrough, the episodes may be a little bit long because I'll probably read more so that you can get a better idea of the game. When I play, I skim through them super fast, if at all. But basically how it works is we have our ship here. Each ship has, or each room with a little label on it serves a different purposes. So this is the oxygen room. This is the engine room, which manages our evade ability and how fast we can jump to the next sector with our FTL drive. This is our weapons room, our shields room, med bay, where we can send our crew members to be healed if we need to heal them. The camera here will show us not only things in our ship, but the enemy ship, and we can upgrade it and see more. The doors control our doors, which we can open and close the doors by clicking on them. We can also, hello, go away notification. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's a Steam notification that just popped up. We can go down here and open all doors, close all doors. If we click it twice, it opens the exterior doors. We don't want to do that because it'll suck the oxygen out of the ship. And here we've got our crew. We can see like their stats and stuff over here. So we're going to go ahead and check out what's coming up in the sector. Basically, we need to move to the right because eventually we're going to start seeing a fleet of ships following us. I have some scrap metal to spend on some things. However, I'm going to get to that later. For right now, we can manage just fine with what we have. Okay, we do have a fight here. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. We can't afford him, but I wouldn't buy him anyways. We're going to attack the slaver scum. Always attack the slaver scum, because you're going to get them down to a point of health where they're like, okay, we surrender. Here, have one of our slaves. And all of a sudden you get a new crew member for free. So we're going to shoot a missile at their shields first. And if it lands, we will then fire our laser weapon. Here are our weapons down here, by the way. You can see him charging up. His weapons are charging up as well. He has this ion cannon that he shot at our shields. See how our shields are flashing blue? That means our shields are currently disabled. Let's watch and see if our missile hits. Our missile did not hit. And he just attacked our weapons, so we can't attack with our laser right now because he's having to repair our weapons. So far, this is not a stellar fight. Okay, we got his shields down. We're having to waste some missiles because our lasers are down, which is a shame, but we definitely need to use them while we need to. That was a really redundant statement, but we're going to go ahead and shoot some more lasers at the shields just in case they tried to get them up. Okay, this is letting me know the enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL drive. and it's trying to escape. So what we want to do is we want to shoot at its engines. It's really not necessary at this point because one more hit and he's dead. So I'm not really concerned, and his shields aren't up all the way. So there we go. We've won our first fight. And we get 2 fuel, 2 rockets, and 32 scrap. I'm hoping to find a store very soon because I don't like to upgrade my systems until I have bought a few things from the store if I can help. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help! We're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Never, ever, ever do this mission. Unless you have a cloning bay, don't do this mission. Even with a cloning bay, I don't advise it. So since there's a store right here, I'm actually going to jump here first, just in case we can pick up some more scrap. Oh, crap. Alright, well, we got to deal with the sun. The sun is going to shoot solar flares at us. So let's go ahead and aim at the shields. And as you can see, what's great about this game is we can pause and think about what we want to do. And then tell it the commands, then press spacebar again, it unpauses it, and we commence with what we were wanting to do. What commands we gave it. Okay, so he took out our shields. Okay, he set a fire, that's no problem. But we took out his shields, and we're going to attack his weapons. And I've set that to automatically attack. While we're paused... Oh, my door system is down. Okay, so I need to get these guys in here to repair the door system so that I can remove the oxygen from these rooms to get that fire gone. We do have some missiles we could use, but his weapons and shields are still down. Shields may be about to come back up, but that's okay. Now he is offering a bribe to make us stop attacking. We're not going to accept their bribe. At this point in the game, I'd love to get more stuff. It'd be nice to, let's send everybody back to their rooms and let's open up these doors. It would be nice to get out of here faster, but I have to wait on the FTL drive to charge anyways. Okay, so solar flare came through and started a fire here, but that's okay, because it's not going to last very long. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. No, we don't want to waste a missile, because we're about to shoot him with a laser. And he's down. Okay, so now we just have to fight these fires, which isn't going to be too terrible, although he's in here with a fire, but he should be able to put that out himself. We should have taken the bribe. We really didn't get that many scraps in addition to what we would have had. So we got to watch this guy very closely. He should be able to get the fire out. Okay, fire's out. FTL drive is starting to charge. Let's close the doors to let the oxygen back in. And we will send Siggy back to the med bay after we jump, because we're going to the store. Now we have 79 scrap to spend, which is good. We had 60 something, so this is good. So here we're at a store. We could buy drone control, which gives us a little robot. It comes with a robot that will repair systems. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. We can sell things if we want. Right now, our best interest is to purchase a crew member. We have different races. I'm going to pick an NG because they're really good at repairing. So we're going to do that. We're going to... Let's go ahead and repair. And so we've got this NG now. We're going to put the NG in the shields. Let's send Desiggy back... Or sorry, Desiggy. I'm going to keep saying Desiggy. I don't know why. I know it's Desiggy. We're going to send him back to the med bay, which if we want, this is kind of an interesting part of the game. If we want to, we can unpower the med bay, since we don't technically always need it, and put that power into our engines, because this ship starts with an extra, or one less power than it needs to fill everything, if that makes sense. So we're going to power the engines completely and only turn on the med bay when we need it. I should have done that earlier, but I forgot. So I don't know if I pointed this out, but here's the exit sector. So we're basically going to come around here and dance in this area until we're out of spaces to go, and then we're just going to exit. Usually you want to try to hit as many sectors as possible. Now here we need to be careful because there are asteroids flying at us. So a pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. So we're going to turn and fight. We're going to shoot an Artemis missile at its shields. Or a missile. I don't really have to clarify that it's an Artemis missile. So the asteroids, as you can tell, are hitting our shields, which isn't good. So we're going to take out his shields so that the asteroids don't hit his shields, they hit his hull. That's what we want to happen. We're also going to take out... Yeah, we need to take out his weapons so he doesn't get us with that laser. Okay, got us with the laser, but it's only in the med bay. So that's no big deal, really. Yeah, I was about to say, all he needs is one more hit from an asteroid and he's done for. Ooh, we got a beam, yes! So we got a rocket, droid part, 25 scrap, and a new weapon. So this is really exciting. Let's send him in there to fix the med bay real quick. We have to wait on our FTL drive to charge before we can skedaddle, and then we'll be able to look at our beam. Now this beam, we can see right here, requires 4 power, so it's going to be a while before we can use it, but it's a really, really awesome weapon. So I'm really, really excited about that one. Okay, you discover new red planets, blah, 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 blah. Okay, nothing major there. I don't know why I was reading it. I knew it was a nothing. Okay, skip to the next beacon. Okay, here we can sell missiles for scrap. We're not going to do that. Okay, the med bay is repaired. Does anyone need healing? Oh, I need to rename Jose. Let's go to our crew. Can I think of any other D's? No, I can't. So we're gonna go with Nagark. Here, there we go. Nagark, you're the nerdy robot NG who fixes things. Oh, there's another store. That's interesting. Well, let's jump here first. Then we'll go to the store, because hopefully we can pick up some scrap. Yes, we're going to aid the civilian ship. Basically, it says you arrive in the system to see a pirate ship pursuing a civilian ship. You detect messages from the civilian ship on a distress frequency. We can aid the civilian ship. Sometimes it'll give us the option to wait it out, and then we can raid the civilian ship after the pirate ship has attacked it. But we always want to help, because that means we're going to get things. Especially in this case, because after we beat the pirate, the civilian ship might give us goodies, which is always nice. So he's got missiles and lasers, kind of the same setup we've got, although his lasers charge much faster. So his shields are down. So let's go ahead and take out his weapons. Okay, weapons are down. We're going to take out his engines next. If you notice, you may or not notice, but I'm setting it to auto fire. The reason I do that is, just in case I forget to reset it to fire, I don't want it to just sit in, I don't want my laser sitting there not firing, basically. Contact the civilian ship. See, that was worth it, because now we're back up to 87 scrap, and we can run to this store and see what it's got. It's fantastic. Okay, so we can buy some more crew members. We got drone control again. Scrap recovery arm is probably what I'm going to go with. Those are drones. I have no use for those. I'd love to buy a weapon. It'd be nice to start upgrading our weapons, but we're going to do scrap recovery arm, which allows us to collect 10% more scrap anytime we collect scrap. I'm good on fuel. I'm good on missiles. Maybe buy 1 missile. Let's go ahead and repair the hull. And let's go ahead and upgrade our ship's reactor, which gives us more power, and we can keep the med bay activated. Why not? It's not a bad idea to do that. Yeah, we should be able to make 1 more jump and then jump back to the exit in time. This isn't a nebula, which means our scanners, our cameras are deactivated. 4 fuel for 2 missiles. That's actually not a bad trade, but I'm good on both. I'm happy with my amount of both. So that trip was a waste of fuel. So we're at the exit now. Sometimes there's sometimes there's an event at the exit. We're going to aid the civilian ship. And let's shoot their shields. Now this one has a drone that's going to be flying around shooting me. So I'm actually going to take out his drone first, because the drone fires much more frequently. And then I'm going to send my laser over to attack the drone right now. There we go. Okay, so the drone is down. And next we want it to attack their weapons. Because now his laser's just going to sit there and shoot out my shield. Whereas before, the drone was keeping my shield down, and his laser would have kept my kept hitting my hull, because the drone would be keeping my shield down. My apologies, by the way, if you play FTL and are hearing me say all this stuff and you're like, duh, Kyle. But I figure this is the first episode, I better make it somewhat informative. Yeah, so let's go ahead and head on to the next sector. And so as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps, but you're given options as to which direction you take. Each map is kind of randomly shaped, and then each sector is a different set of beacons, giving it a very roguelike-ish feel. So we can see 1 is Zoltan controlled and 1 is NG controlled. I'm actually going to go to the Zoltan controlled because one time I got a Zoltan shield, which is an extra shield barrier that's really, really cool. Shield is something else we need to be worried about focusing on getting upgraded pretty soon. So we're not going to hop to that store yet, because we do not have enough scrap to bother going to it. But after the store visit, we'll start worrying more about collecting scrap to upgrade our ship with. But right now, like I said before, we can make do pretty well. So here's an example of their shield. We're going to have to take out this green shield before we can even get to anything else. Oh, we're not fighting. Oh, I didn't read the flavor text. So, oh well. Oh, he gave us, cool. We now see the whole map because he gave us the data. It's really cool. Sometimes the Zoltans are friendly, sometimes they're not. It just depends. Okay, we got intruders on board. So, we got to pause, and what we're going to do is we're going to open up. This is a trick that I didn't do yet, but it's often a good idea to, at least on your exterior rooms, to just leave the doors open, and it makes the oxygen go through faster. Okay, so I need to send the NG in here. What we're going to do is we're going to send the NG in the door room, because if we have someone in the door room, it'll make the doors harder for them to get through. And we're going to send everyone else to the med bay, so that when those guys eventually make it to the med bay, and they will, they'll have to fight us and will be being healed, and they won't. In the meantime, they're in rooms that are lacking oxygen. Now, the one thing we have to watch out for is what happens if... Oh, see, there they are. They're coming into this room now. What happens if they enter and start attacking in the oxygen room? Well, then we have a problem, because we're losing oxygen like we're losing right here. So let's go ahead and close these doors so that our med bay doesn't keep losing oxygen, because they're about to die. Good. It's not that big of a deal because our guys are being healed as they're losing oxygen. So that other guy is still here somewhere, but I can't see him. Oh, no, he's not. He's gone now. He's dead. So we can go ahead and close all the doors, wait for the oxygen to come back, and send everybody back on to their merry way to where they belong. Oxygen's still only at 46% and rising. We can see that over here. It's a really tiny number that you might not be able to say, depending on this, that you might not be able to see depending on the size of your screen. 55%. We're going to wait till it gets up to about 65 or 70%, just to be on the safe side. And we got these nifty buttons over here where we can set people's default rooms, which is very nice. So everybody, resume your positions. And Nagark, actually, I haven't set him to the shield room yet, so we're going to set him now. And we're going to jump again now. We're not going to go to the store because we don't have any enough scrap to spend. So we're going to hop here, where there's a possible ship to attack, which is 99% of the time true. Okay, so we got to take out his shields, which we're just going to throw everything we can at the shields, even though you'll see it's just going to hit the green layer and the green shield, and then you'll see this little bar descend as things hit it. So we've got a little bit of an uphill battle to fight. That's no biggie. We've already penetrated it, so that's good. So let's shoot another missile at the shields. Hopefully take them down so we can take down their weapons. Good. They've missed all of their shots so far. Okay, their weapons are down. Their shields are half down. We can take them out with one more hit. There we go. They're gone. That was a very, very efficient fight. 33 scrap, not too shabby. So we got 70 scrap now to spend at the store. So we're going to hop to the store, and then we got to make a beeline for the exit because they are high on our tail. So another drone control. Here we have a Mantis. By the way, I didn't explain this. The NG is really fast at repairing, but he's really bad at combat. Whereas the Mantis is the opposite. He's really good at combat. He's also very fast when he walks, but he doesn't repair very quickly. And here we got some weapons. It might not be the worst idea in the world to buy one of these. Ooh, we got another scrap recovery arm. I think I'm actually going to do that. Give us 2 scrap recovery arms so we pick up way more scrap. That sounds like a good idea to me. That's kind of a long... It's good to find those in the beginning because they're better the more you play. So we're actually going to hop around this way and try to hit all of these if we can, or most of them anyways. Does the store connect with the exit? No, it doesn't. So we have to go through the nebula to get to the exit. Okay, let's move along. Okay, got another fight here with another shield to take out. Not a problem, not a problem, especially if he's like the previous guy. So the good news is we're going to start collecting a lot of scrap, and we'll be able to upgrade our systems quite heftily. Now, if you'll notice, not only did that not take out his shields in one hit like the previous guy, so his must be better. Okay, engines are down, no problem. Oh, shoot the missile, shoot the missile. Oh, power the weapons. Oh my goodness, I was talking and not paying attention. My weapons weren't ready to go. Okay, shields are down. Let's send him in here to help him heal, repair that, and have him help him repair that. Okay, that wasn't a big deal. He just... Oh, I'm sitting here. My weapons are charged and not doing anything about it. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We'll worry about this repair when we're done. Okay, their weapons are down. We'll just wait for the burst laser to take out the shields. We should have enough time to wait for that. Because they're right now working on healing that. There we go, we got them. Okay. So now we need to send... good. We need to send these two into here to repair that. Ducky, you need to go heal. Dill, you're fine on health. You two will need to go heal as well. Ooh, yeah, they need to go now. Okay, they patched up the hole, but they didn't quite patch up the system yet. Didn't repair the system yet. Okay, yeah. Desigi and Nagark healing up. And the oxygen is mostly back in the room now, so let's send them back in there to repair it. And they have stats that grow as they do certain things, so if one of them, like Ducky here, has been working in the engine room, so she is better at working in the engines. Dill Will Hill here has been doing the weapons, so he's getting better at weapons, but you also get better at fighting and repairs. So let's send everybody back to their stations. Whoops, I had those guys backwards. And let's resume jumping. We got 50 scrap, actually. We could possibly do something. Let's... 3, that's 4... No, there's no use, because I really want to get the weapon going. And I don't have enough to do shields yet, because that would be... We could test it and see. Yeah, that would zap me just to do that, so no use in doing that yet. Let's collect more scrap, and then we'll start upgrading. Yeah. Okay, got another fight. Oh, okay, intruders on board, but no Zoltan shield, so that's good. Okay, they are Mantis, though, so they fight hard. So we need to get everybody in their position for fighting. We need the Artemis missiles firing at the shields. And let's open up the doors. And we'll see where these Mantis want to go. They apparently are going to take out our weapons, and that's pretty sucky of them. So let's actually send our weapon, our attack, first attack, the only attack that we'll get right now. Let's send that to their weapons, assuming I get it out in time. Fire, 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 fire. Crap, I'm not going to get it out. Oh, I did get it out. Hit? Okay, good, it's a hit. So they won't be able to do too much to me. So right now we need to keep the missiles going at their weapons. And once our NG gets the doors repaired, we're going to send them in to do the weapons. Oh, and I need to close the doors now because there's no use having them open. Now, the Mantis are really good at attacking, really good at fighting. Okay, here we go. We're good now. Get in here, repair these weapons. Because I'm going to be wasting missiles like crazy on this fight. But anyways, what I was saying was they're really good at fighting, but my guys are getting healed while they're fighting, so it's not really fair. Okay, so we got fire up there. That'll be easy to take care of. Open up those doors. Okay, let's leave Nagark in there. Ducky, go back to engines. Dill, go back to your weapons. And Desigi, go back to your piloting station. Okay, now everybody's... Okay, Nagark is done repairing the weapons. So let's get the lasers back online. And this will destroy the ship right here. There we go. Okay, got some fuel and missile from that, so that's good, and some scrap. So once Desigi here is done repairing... There we go. Let's go ahead and send Nagark in the med bay real quick to heal up. He just was a little bit damaged. We're not going to be able to make it that store. Yeah, let's just go on to this one. Okay, so now we're in... Okay, so this will be an easy fight because this is an unmanned ship, so it can't actually repair things once they're destroyed, which is very nice. So we're actually going to go for the weapons before we go for the droid. Or the drone, because their weapon is a big missile that fires very quickly, apparently. But he missed. What a shame. Okay, but we missed with our shield. Let's go ahead and go for the weapons. Our first laser will take out the shield, hopefully, and then the next two will hit. Okay, we took out the shield and did nothing else, so let's, we're gonna go for the... Yeah, we're gonna go for the weapons, because I don't want that rocket to hit us. That would stink. Yeah, okay, so it took out our oxygen, so we need to send Ducky in there to fix the oxygen. Okay, their weapons are down now, so we're good. We're going to send our lasers to take on the shield. Good. Shields are down. Let's go ahead and take care of the drone next. Ducky, how's it coming on the oxygen? Alright, okay. Nagart, get in there and fix the doors. Not that it really matters right now to fix the doors, but... And we'll take out their engines next. Not that it matters. One more hit will get them dead. Anyways. Good. Alright, got all our stuff from it. Send everybody back to their stations. We really could use a repair right now, but unfortunately... Oh, excuse me. Unfortunately, we're not going to make it to a store. Alright, there's nothing here. Let's go. Do we want to fight? I think we're just going to get ready to go on to the next sector. So after this, we'll be cutting the first episode and going into the next one. Okay, nothing there. So we're going to end it there. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button. And we'll see you guys tomorrow in Sector 3. See you then. Goodbye.